YouTube, this is Vargas, and I am back again with the third week of purchases with Movie Freak Bazaar. Got a lot of blind buys this time around, and I didn't splurge as much as the previous weeks, but still got some good ones to share. So let's get started. First, I'm a huge fan of a lot of things and a lot of actors and actresses, but I really like Michael Keaton. He will always be my Batman, my favorite Batman, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what they do with him in the Flash movie. But honestly, I want him to be like in a Batman Beyond with him starring as an older Bruce Wayne. It would be amazing. But I try to pick up movies with him, and he actually has been working for a long time. Most people I know think that he kind of disappeared after doing a couple of movies, but no, he's been in a bunch of roles. And I picked this one up, which I've never seen. I didn't know it actually existed. And I picked up Live from Baghdad, co-starring Helen Bonham Carter. And I was like, wow, I did not know this movie legit existed. And yeah, I had to pick it up because it looks really interesting. Picked up the Expendables on Blu-ray, but this is the extended director's cut. The copy I have is the theatrical cut. This is the extended director's cut, which I'm hoping it adds a whole bunch of stuff to the movie. It doesn't have that many special features. I think it probably has the same special features that the DVD I own has, but different cut. So we'll see. Still sealed, still new. Got it super cheap. Got the Blu-ray of Captain America: Civil War. I have the DVD, much like last time with Infinity War, but this is the Blu-ray and has more special features than the DVD that I had. And again, got it super cheap, so I didn't pay this price. I actually paid a lot cheaper than that. So awesome. Picked up this one, Blind Buy. I heard about it through reviewers that I follow, and they said it was good. It's a nice comedy. Edge of 17, starring Woody Harrelson, and he's another really solid actor that I like collecting for. I don't know anything about this movie, but hoping it's as good as people have said. Added another one to my never-ending Nicolas Cage collection. I love collecting for Nicolas Cage. I love collecting for him. He has such a wide range of weird movies. He can do action, drama, sometimes comedies, or he's comedic in the movies. He's usually the highlight of the film. And this is Seeking Justice. I did not have this one. This is one of his more later roles. Came out in, what, 2011? I just freaking love collecting Nicolas Cage movies, so picked that one up the moment I saw it. Picked this one up. Really, I like the thing I love about collecting movies and DVDs is I come across some really weird stuff that not a lot of people would actively search for, but I get a kick out of seeing something really random. And this is 2,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Now, at first I thought maybe this was like an asylum version of this movie, but it stars Michael Caine, and again, that's not saying much because Michael Caine has appeared in a whole bunch of stuff, but it also stars a really young Patrick Dempsey from Grey's Anatomy, and I was like, wow. Just out of novelty's sake, I'm going to pick this one up. I haven't seen it, but I want to check it out because it looks insane. Picked up Risen, and this is a religious movie, but it's set after the events of the resurrection of Jesus Christ. So they're trying to look for him after he awoke, after he rose. That's why it's called Risen. So it's basically, the title says it's witness the manhunt that changed the course of human history. So they're actively looking for Jesus Christ after the 3 days passed after his crucifixion and he rose. And that sounded really interesting to me, so I picked that one up. Picked up this one. I only have one in this long-running series, but this is Satoichi, the Blind Swordsman. Darkness is his ally, and yeah, just really like this. It's about a blind samurai that is still badass, and really happy I got that. Blind by again, I thought this was much like the 2000 Leaks. I thought it was this was from the Asylum. It doesn't look like it is, but it looks like it's that type of movie. And this is Battle Space. The reason why maybe I thought this was an Asylum is because maybe it was a knockoff of a Battleship. But nope. This is it's a futuristic sci-fi adventure that begins after the destruction of our universe. With a militaristic race of modified humans in hot pursuit, Colonel Mara Suzuki finds herself stranded on an inhospitable planet and discovers a weapon of mass destruction set to destroy her home planet in less than 42 hours. Which is weird, because if it's after the destruction of the universe, how is her home planet still a thing? But I don't know. I just like, again, I love collecting movies, and I love finding these really obscure, weird movies that maybe no one else has seen, or maybe a couple of diehard movie lovers like me have, and just coming across some weird stuff. Picked up a proper DVD case of Pleasantville. I have the snapper case version of this, but I want to get the standard DVD one. This is a really good movie. I really like it. I just love it's about these two like bratty kids that get sucked into an old movie, and they start making changes to the movie, and it starts becoming colorized. Really visually really cool movie. Starring Tobey Maguire, Jeff Daniels, Joan Allen, William H. Macy, and Reese Witherspoon. And I just freaking love this movie. It's really cool. So I wanted to get a proper DVD case of that. Picked up If I Stay with Chloe Grace Moretz. Her career's been really interesting because she showed a lot of potential in her earlier work. And then, I don't know what happened, but her later work she's not a bad actress, but it doesn't seem like she's been living up to her potential. But I haven't seen this one. I just picked it up because I was curious. And this one's one that I did want to get, and I finally found a copy of The Lovely Bones. This is a movie directed by Peter Jackson. I'm pretty sure, yeah, directed by Peter Jackson, that I've been wanting to get, and I finally now have a copy of The Lovely Bones. Starring Rachel Weisz, and I really like Rachel Weisz? I don't know. I never know how to properly pronounce her name. So yeah, that was the last week of pickups through Movie Freak Bazaar. Again, maybe not as epic as last video, because that one I got a whole bunch of really cool ones. This one is more weird blind buys, but I love collecting that kind of stuff and watching these really weird movies that you wouldn't come across any other way unless you bought the DVDs. Like always, I like to recommend the standouts, and well, I'm gonna go with the obvious one, Civil War. That's a really solid movie. I really like this. They introduced Spider-Man in that one, but also gonna recommend Pleasantville. Not a lot of people that I know talk about this movie enough, and it's really cool. I really liked it. So yeah, that was the last of the DVD pickups for this time around. But I mentioned that I'm buying through Movie Freak Bazaar and Power Movies, so you'll probably see more movie updates down the line. But until I see you all again, please take care during these crazy times, and I'll see you later.